Greetings and welcome. This is Rajiv Makni. The show is the Gadget 360 show, and we've had a very eventful week. Last week I met you in New York. This week I'm back here, but so much is happening. We'll start it off with the Sony Bravia XR OLED A80K. Again, big name, but this is a big performing TV, almost like a human brain, courtesy of the cognitive processor XR. Available in three sizes, 55-inch, 65-inch, 77-inch. Very good picture quality, vibrant colors, all looks fantastic. Then, the Oppo Pad Air, a tablet from Oppo, premium, thoughtful design, first Android tablet from Oppo. Lightweight, 440 grams, ultra-thin body also, 6.94 mm, with a sunset dune 3D texture at the back. It actually has a dual texture. And a great price point. Then let's move on to the Avita Status Ultimus laptop. More like poetry, and I would tell Avita you do great laptops, but could you just make your names a little easier? So it's a made in India product by a US-based gadget giant. Full HD screen with an IPS display, so not a bad screen at all. Runs on Windows 11 operating system and is priced very well. Then we'll move on to the Mivi Fort S24 soundbar, equipped with version 5.1 Bluetooth with a 2.0 channel system for balanced audio, successful predecessor of the Mivi Fort series. But by the way, the Fort 60 and the Fort 100 were not things we liked too much. So let's see if this one is any better, because this produces 24 watt of cinematic sound experience. By the way, can I tell you a secret? Wasn't all that great. Let's get started with today's show. This is the Gadget 360 show, only and only with me, Rajiv Makni.
Next generation foldables were not the only thing that caught everyone's attention at the Samsung Galaxy Unpacked. We also have two new watches from Samsung, the Galaxy 5 and the Galaxy 5 Pro, and we also have the new buds, the Buds 2 Pro from Samsung. Now the Galaxy 5 has a lot of focus on sleep this time. There is a new sensor, and also it features sapphire glass. Plus, coming to the Buds 2 Pro, they're more compact in design. They have the new 24-bit high-res audio, and also they have improved ANC. So let's take a quick look at all these products. Samsung unveiled its proprietary Galaxy Watch 5 and Galaxy Watch 5 Pro at the Galaxy Unpacked event. The digital space is brimming with potential, and Samsung claims that its watches will contribute to comprehensive and end-to-end personalized wellness experiences. Available in Bluetooth and LTE variants, Samsung is ensuring it leaves its legacy behind with some surprising shakeups. First up, the really sleek touch bezels on the Watch 5 and the Watch 5 Pro are interesting to look at. Both the watches are powered by Wear OS 3.5. On the inside, an Exynos W920 dual-core chipset is paired with 1.5 GB RAM and 16 GB of internal storage to increase competency. The sensors detect optical heart rate, bioelectrical impedance analysis, temperature, barometer, light and gyro as well. Watch 5 also enables in-depth monitoring of heart rate, blood oxygen levels and stress levels. However, the focus was on sleep coaching. The sleep coaching feature extracts data about sleep cycles and suggests ways to improve the quality of your sleep. The Watch 5 has a 13% larger battery, which roughly translates to 40 hours on a single charge. The Pro version has an even larger 590 mAh battery that's rated for 80 hours. Bigger, faster and with more charging speed, these watches are fresh and will come to India soon. For our next story, we have the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 Pro that was also part of the Galaxy Unpacked event. A portable and sturdy form factor, it can work with your smartphone, tablet, smartwatch, etc. For a seamless transition, Samsung has also introduced Buds Audio Switch, Easy Pair and Bluetooth InfoSync to connect the Buds 2 Pro to a Samsung TV or Galaxy Book. It comes with a two-way custom coaxial speaker. The Buds 2 Pro also supports SmartThings Find, which will be instantly notified on your Galaxy device when you leave your earphones behind, even when offline. The charging case comes with a USB-C port and packs 515 mAh battery, additionally offering a total playback time of 29 hours. Talking about comfort, the Buds 2 Pro have a large vent to not cause ear fatigue for those long listening sessions. We will review these devices soon on the Gadgets 360 show.
And our top story is the Sony Bravia XR OLED A80K. Like I said in the beginning, it's a mouthful of a name, but a great TV. Latest flagship TV from Sony. Intuitive, intelligent, packed with a lot of smart capabilities, and it's powered by the Bravia XR cognitive processor. Now, this does a lot of great things, but the main reason you should be very, very excited by this is it supports 4K upscaling from HD and FHD content, and that really works well. Supports 4K at 120 frames per second, HDMI 2.1 compatibility, Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, all of that is all in this. It's also compatible with Apple AirPlay, Apple HomeKit, and Google TV. Now, the other interesting thing I found is that the sound in this was fantastic. They have this acoustic surface audio plus. It adjusts the picture and the sound to the environment. Prices start off at about 2.79 lakhs.
It's rare for us to see a piece of tech crafted with the artisanship of a master craftsman. And the Sony Bravia A80K is precisely that piece. Even though it's a competitive market where lesser-known brands offer features at jaw-dropping prices, Sony as a brand has been top tier when it comes to TV technology. And today we are here to review the TV and tell you if the Sony A80K OLED TV can become the hero of your home entertainment system. With the screen of 65 inches, the minimal design, thin bezels and the sleek stand caught our attention. The A80K is Sony's new entry to the 4K OLED space, and it packs a punch. Sporting the new cognitive processor XR, it detects where the eye of the user focuses while viewing and intuitively focuses there. A truly immersive experience that is rare to come by, but even more special was the contrast it offered. The blacks were deeper than usual, courtesy the XR OLED Contrast Pro. The colors were distinct and remained crisp throughout. One can feel the device is superior to its predecessors in many ways. Sony has paired this excellent picture quality with 3 actuator, 2 subwoofer sound system, acoustic surface audio plus. They claim it turns the screen itself into a speaker for a more directional sound. This particular feature made it seem like the sound wasn't coming from a few spots but from the entire screen itself. The sound stage is well balanced with clear vocal separation, probably one of the better sets of TV speakers we have seen come out of this year. But as always, we recommend pairing the TV with a dedicated sound system. The TV also comes with HDMI 2.1, which supports variable refresh rate, giving an output of up to 4K to 120Hz. Pair that with its negligible latency, gaming on this TV was a joy to behold. The controls were responsive with a close to zero input lag, which made controller games really immersive to play. The Sony A80K provides a rich gaming experience with no lags or jitters. The wide color spectrum enables access to over 1 billion colors with real shades and hues. It's a good TV all around. Our only grip here would be that the panel could have been a little brighter. The TV itself comes with built-in microphone that can be used for voice commands. The response on the mic was mediocre, but in a loud environment, we suggest using the mic on the smart remote for voice assist. Daytime viewing or a well-lit room seems to mute the contrast a bit. Watching your favorite shows, streaming content becomes an over-the-top escapade otherwise. The A80K supports Google TV with special calibrations for Netflix with 16GB of onboard storage. It also supports Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, which has become the standard with the latest Bravia series. We were also hoping for a backlight remote from a TV starting at 2,49,900 rupees, but that's a small niggle. The verdict is clear. Sony A80K OLED is a masterpiece of TV technology and we highly recommend it.
Now let's move on to a tablet by Oppo. No, I'm not just making it up. Oppo has finally released a tablet. It's called the Oppo Pad Air. Beautiful matte finish with a 3D sunset dune texture. That's the name they've given. I just call it a dual texture. It's good enough. 10.3-inch 2K IPS LCD display. Now this is the big USP of this beautiful display. Powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 680 chipset, 4GB of RAM, 64GB variant with an additional 3GB virtual RAM. Forget the virtual RAM, doesn't really matter. Good for casual gaming, light tasks. Color OS is also okay. There's no tablet experience in it. Think of it as a bigger phone, but it runs Android 12 and still gives a nice, good performance. Good speakers, good dynamic sound output. A nice battery, 7100 mAh battery, can last about a day with even heavy usage. It's priced at about 15,999. So good pricing too.
Just last week, we covered the Realme Pad X on our show. Under the 30K segment, there aren't many pads or tablets that hit the mark, but the competition just keeps getting tight. There is a real demand for gadgets that provide the superiority of laptops with the portability of a pad. It's no surprise that brands recognize this gap and are expanding their lineup to meet consumer demands. Entering the space with flamboyance is the new Oppo Pad Air. The back of the tablet sports a dual-tone design, a matte finish, and a textured part which is said to be inspired by dunes at sunset. Not much of a fingerprint magnet, however, you might want to cover your tablet because it can get slippery. We bet you can't take your eyes off this one, especially because at 440 grams it is lightweight with a 6.94mm ultra-slim body. The tablet comes with a charger, USB Type-C charging cable. The 8mm bezels on the screen are uniform and help avoid accidental touches. The 10.3-inch 2K IPS LCD display has a resolution of 1200 by 2000 pixels and 1 billion color support. Most pads in this range offer the bare minimum, however Oppo Pad Air screen has bright and vivid colors. 8-megapixel rear camera and a 5-megapixel front camera is normal for this category and hence is decent but not great. An 18-watt wired charger takes roughly 2 hours to charge, while the 7100 mAh battery can last under 2 days on medium usage, but with heavy usage we saw it dip within a few hours of charging. Built with Qualcomm Snapdragon 680, this processor has been lately injected into all smartphones under the 20K range. Hence, we were a bit surprised to find the same in our pad, working smoothly and optimized for it. The 4GB of RAM can be extended up to 3GB. The 4W quad speaker supported with Dolby Atmos is one of the defining features of this pad, which we felt was quite immersive, especially during streaming music and watching our favorite shows. It does not support a 3.5mm jack, hence you'd have to use your wireless earphones with this one. The 60Hz refresh rate isn't good news for gamers, but then again this pad isn't meant for that. However, with tricky auto brightness levels, the display does have its dull moments. Hence, you need to keep adjusting the brightness level manually. Also, one can expect jitters and delay in response time, especially while switching between apps. Priced at Rs 15,999 for the 4GB plus 64GB variant, 19,999 for the 4GB plus 128GB variant. Our final verdict is despite Oppo's negligent misses with auto brightness and 3.5mm jack port, it still packs it all in a tablet that can perform mini tasks like watching videos, researching, checking emails, browsing, and streaming content. It is a good pick for those who want to use it for educational and entertainment purposes.
Now let's move on to the tongue twister poetry laptop called the Avita Status Ultimus laptop. Not a good name. I think when your PR team or your creative team were coming up with that name, you all must have said, wow, what an incredible name. Not a good name. No one will remember it. Now, the Avita brand is quite popular amongst Gen Z for its price and portability, and this is one of the most affordable laptops you can buy, which runs on Windows 11. Actually, that comes with the laptop. Equipped with a almost all-day battery, I would say, available in 6 colors. Avita is going for a very young audience with this one. It supports a 14-inch FHD display with a resolution of 1920 by 1080 pixels. It's powered by an Intel Celeron processor, 4GB of RAM, 128GB SSD. So you will see that these aren't top-of-the-line specs at all, but look at that price point, 29,990. By the way, HD cam, dual mic too.
Avita has finally launched the Avita Status Ultimus laptop with a meticulous design and a Made in India hubbub around its release. Though Avita might be considered offbeat, it is, however, a globally renowned gadget giant which ventured into pushing out a device that runs on Windows 11. It is powered by Intel Celeron processor, which means more Pentium cores but with less cache memory. Probably an Intel Core i3 would have been far more powerful in terms of clock speed, core count, architecture, cache memory. But can this device really handle all tasks that are thrown its way? Let's find out. A full HD screen of 1920 into 1080 IPS screen, captivating audio with 2 stereo speakers of 2 watts and an integrated 2-megapixel HD camera with dual mic support. The system is loaded in the new Avita Status Ultimus. The anti-glare display of the laptop claims to support a decent visibility under the sun. Ultra thin at 16.9 mm and ultra light at 1.3 kgs, it is equipped with an all-day battery life of 8 hours. USB ports 2.0 and 3.0 and an HDMI mini C-type is provided along the sides. The system runs a Bluetooth 4.0. It comes with a 4GB LPDDR4 RAM with Intel integrated UHD graphics and storage of 128GB. Because of its slim form factor, it makes for a great portable device that can deliver maximum features and refreshingly new colors. The laptop can be used to make projects, attend online classes, or work virtually, all at bargain basement price of Rs 29,990 with full specifications. Right from the word go, Avita Status Ultimus is serving a very particular audience. The audience that wants a premium laptop on a budget-friendly price. Meaningful technology and thoughtful ideas have culminated into its development. And we're not kidding when we say this, but how often does one come across a laptop that has been made to reflect your ethos instead of defining it?
Let's take a quick break right now on the show. When we come back, lots more happening on the Gadget 360 show. Next up is a soundbar by a company called Mivi. We've actually done a review of this before. We weren't too impressed at that time. This time they've sent us the Mivi Fort S24 soundbar. This produces 24 watts of cinematic sound output, thus the S24. Now it has a 2500 mAh battery built in, so it's a soundbar with battery support. Can last up to 6 hours after charge. It has a built-in voice assistant support for Google Assistant and Siri. Now the outer look quite nice, fabric design with a matte finish, Bluetooth version 5.1 technology, so you can do your pairing with your phone and everything out there. It's priced very well at $1,799.
Often while expanding our home entertainment unit, we are wondering what kind of soundbars can enhance our audio experience. We gravitate towards richer and superior feeling soundbars that can add a lot at prices that doesn't hurt our pockets. Manufactured in India, the new Mivi Fort S24 soundbar has been the talk of the town, and for the right reasons. Today we are here to find out if Mivi Fort S24 can become the new stereo choice for your entertainment unit. Mivi Fort S24 feels and looks premium with a sleek body covered in fabric and matte finish. With a key output of 24 watts cinematic sound, the Fort S24 houses powerful speakers that you can go down on. Loaded with Bluetooth 5.1 for your wireless connection, you can also connect to the soundbar using an aux cable, USB and micro SD card. The soundbar is a collection of speakers that project sound into the room from the same area as the television. And since users are gearing towards enhanced audio and visual experiences, it becomes important to keep affordability a key component of your product design. And Mivi has carefully integrated this into their design. The Mivi Fort S24 is dynamic with a 2500 mAh battery that can last up to 6 hours on a single charge. The product will definitely make an impact, especially if you are a young gun wanting to make some upgradations to your audio experience. Listen to songs or watch your favorite content channels, stream podcasts or just hear your favorite audiobooks. Mivi claims that it produces a room-filling and front-firing sound for a stunning home theatre experience that can truly be a match to your home entertainment unit. The unit is available at an introductory price of Rs 1,799, although the retail version will be priced at Rs 1,999. Cheap and affordable, the product has no fluff but packs the goodies in a tight soundbar.
That then was the Gadget 360 show for this week. I've got an incredible lineup of stuff that I want to bring to you next week. So do join me, Rajiv Makhni, on the show.